Hello, my loves, and welcome to Create Your Life. My name is Simone Leah, and I am your host. And I am so excited to be here with you guys today because today I want to talk to you guys about something that I feel is super important and doesn't get brought up enough. And it's energetic hygiene and the physical practices that you can do that will help you to quantum jump and shift timelines. So, this is a super exciting topic, I think, because as we know, everything is energy. You are made up of energy, you are a frequency. So, if we want a quantum jump, we have to give our vessel the best chance that it's going to have to do that. And the lighter and cleaner your energy field is, the easier it is going to be for heavier density energies to move through you. Now, when I say that, is one of those things, you know, those people, you meet them and you're like, gosh, they just feel so heavy. And when you feel in that heaviness, it's really hard to move. Like it's like carrying around 800 bricks on your back the whole time and expecting to be the first person to run the race or win the race or whatever it is. But when you're holding that heaviness, when you have that density with you, it's a lot harder to get where you're going in a fast way. And okay, obviously it's not about doing everything fast, but I mean, if we can quantum jump, why not? So, some of the things that people will talk about is keeping your energy field clear. Now, this is super important. I actually do energy clearing practices every single day, but you may hear some of them and not even realize what they're doing. So, yoga, for example, and meditation, for example, they're practices that are going to help you to connect in and release things that are heavier. Meditation is going to help you to clear your mind and let go of things that are no longer serving you without you necessarily realizing that that's what the meditation is doing. And yoga is the same. It gives you that space to go inwards and reflect and connect with yourself and let go of anything that you're holding on to that isn't serving your highest purpose. So there are things that you might be doing in your everyday life that you don't realize are actually cleaning out your energetic field. Now, a few of the energetic practices that I do, which I do every single day, literally every night in bed, I clean my energy field. And every single night in bed, I will return everybody else's energy back to them and return all of my energy back to me. And if there's any empty space there, I replace that and fill that space with unconditional love. So I'm always calling back my energy. The same thing when I move house, I release what no longer serves me, but I also call my energy from that space so that it returns to me. And so that's just another little thing, just a side note there on when you move house, call your energy from that house and bring that with you. Another thing I do is I always release every single night everything that no longer serves my highest purpose. Like I literally will visualize my actual energy body. I'm very visual. I literally see my like energy body as a being. And I literally see it like just I make my images fun. And I literally see myself like dumping all of the stuff out of my system. And sometimes I'm dumping it into like a tip truck and then I let the tip truck go, leave me so that I'm not holding on to that anymore. So I literally every night will let go of everything that no longer serves my highest purpose. So, and then again, obviously, I do the energetic clearing. I will go through and I will clear if there's any density around my energy body. I will literally I feel like I've said literally 100 times, sorry guys, going through a phase here, but I will bring up my energy body in front of me on the big screen in my mind and visualize my energetic field. And if there is any dark spots or fogginess, I will literally take a sponge and clean that away until my energy field looks clean and clear. I will also go through and look at every single one of my chakras and see where my chakras are at. Now, I do this at nighttime, but you can do this in the morning. I actually do the chakra practice in the morning. When I'm doing a meditation first thing in the morning, when I'm actually starting that meditation and dropping in, I always go through and clean and activate my chakras first thing in the morning. But again, I check everything in the evening as well. So you can do this however you want to do it. I know some people who, I know a lady, and she used to commute on the train for work. And so every time she was on the train, she'd sit there and she'd clean her energy field and make sure her chakras were all in alignment and rotating successfully and, harmoniously. So it's one of those things that you can put these practices anywhere into your life that is going to serve you. There's no right or wrong. These are just suggestions of things that you can do to keep your energy field clean and clear. Other things that you can do are obviously going to be parts work, inner healing work, timeline therapies, that sort of thing. They're really going to help you to clean your energy field and keep your vibration high. And your vibration is your point of attraction. Your frequency and your vibration, where you are vibrating at, that's what's going to attract in that next day, moment, week, year. That's your attraction point, because who you are being in that one moment, that's all that exists. So you want to make sure that you're as clean and vibrant and high vibing vessel as you can be in each and every moment, so that the next moments you're just as amazing and just as clean and clear and energetic and vibrant and not heavy, because that heavy feeling, it really doesn't feel nice, guys. So we don't want to be moving through life from that heavy vibration. And if we're talking about our physical body, what are some things we can do there to keep ourselves vibrating high and being clean and clear and light? Some of the things you'll hear a lot of people talking about is they'll stop eating meat when they become spiritual, or they'll stop drinking alcohol. Now, that's because these are things that also can keep you in that denser energy, that heavier energy. Also, when you are eating meat, you are taking on the energy of what's going into your body. That's why a lot of people will do juice fasts and eat really clean raw food diets or plant-based diets, because everything that you put into your body holds a frequency and a vibration. And if you're eating raw foods, you're eating foods that are still alive. You're literally eating raw foods like lettuce and tomatoes, and you're eating stuff that hasn't been cooked or processed. The nutrients are still in there. The energy is still alive in there. And so that's super nourishing for your body. The reason people stop eating meat sometimes is because they're putting something that's dead into their body, and there's a train of thought that you will take on the vibration of that animal. So that's one reason why people will stop eating meat. Another thing is alcohol. Alcohol is a known depressant. So if you drink, the next day your vibration is going to be distorted. It's going to be heavier, and you're probably going to be sadder, whether you realize it or not. That's just what alcohol does. And so on a physical level, having that understanding that if you want to have a clean and clear vibration, there are certain things that are going to be good for you and certain things that aren't necessarily going to be in your highest interest. And this episode is more just about giving you guys the tools to be able to understand how to see and decide for yourself what those things are. Now, I know for me, one thing that really works for clearing out my energy field is spending a lot of time in nature. Whether it's hiking, whether it's being at the ocean, whether it's going for a swim in a river or a lake or some body of water that's all natural, whether it's just sitting on grass under a tree and journaling. Connecting to Mother Nature is something that really helps me to connect back in and clean my energy field and my vibration. And so that's another thing that is just so easy to incorporate into your daily practice. Going for walks helps me to keep a clear vibrational energy field. You've probably heard this one a lot, I don't watch TV and I don't watch the news, because they are lower density energies. They are lower vibrations. And part of keeping good energetic hygiene and being able to quantum jump is having that awareness of the frequency you're on. And if you're always surrounded by things that are denser, you're eating all of the processed food, you're watching the news, you're doing the things that are making you feel heavier, it is going to be harder for you to do the quantum jumps. It is going to be harder. It's not saying that it's impossible. It's not saying you're not going to get there, but if you can be conscious and just have that discernment over what's in your highest interest and what's going to get you to where you want to go the fastest, that's really going to help you. Like, I know at the moment, I've had a lot of heavy density energies moving through, and I'm really feeling called to do a juice fast. Basically, just a little digress here, is 40% of your body's daily energy goes to digestion. So when I'm juice fasting, I'm taking in all of the nutrients that I need to live my life and have a great day. And I'm not going to feel like I'm missing anything. But by drinking my liquids and having that juice cleanse, what that's going to do is it's going to free up 40% of my body's energy that's used to being on digestion, and it's going to put it to healing. It's going to put it to cleaning out my energy field. And why this is important is when you're going through your day and your energy field is clean and clear, things move through you faster. If you have a bad moment, a contrasty moment, it's going to move through you faster if you're a cleaner vessel, if you're a lighter vessel. So that also goes the same way as well for when you're trying to manifest something on quantum jump. If your energy field is clean and clear and you're not holding onto anything, you're light and energized, your level of resistance is so much lower, and you're going to be able to do that quantum jump. You're going to be able to get to that level that you want to go so much faster because you're not carrying that dead energetic weight. You're not carrying that energy on you, that dead energy that's not helping you. So it's one of those things of just having that awareness of, what are you doing to keep good energy hygiene? Are you doing things like the inner child work, the meditations, yoga, going for walks in nature, going for swims in natural water, bodies of water like oceans and rivers? Are you doing, when you have a shower, you can literally visualize the water in the shower washing off energy off your body that doesn't serve you. Or if you've been around a lot of people, you can wash other people's energy off you. There's all these little things that you can do to give your energy field a nice clean and keep your energy field nice and clean. And then, as mentioned, with things like what you're ingesting in your body and the things that you're doing throughout your day, having that awareness of, is this making me heavier or lighter? Is this moving me towards the person I want to be and the quantum jump that I want to have? Or is this moving me further away from it or keeping me more where I am right now? Having that awareness and knowing that if you want a quantum jump, you've got to have that something in you that allows you to ask those questions of yourself, those tough questions of, if I want to become this person and do this quantum jump, what is in my life right now that's not serving me? What is it that I should be letting go of to become that new version of myself, or do that quantum jump, or create that next level of income? And sometimes it is as simple as just cleaning up your energy field. It's cleaning up things like your boundaries, things like knowing your values and what you're committed to, making sure that your energy is always aligned in the direction you want to go. These are probably seem like little things, guys. They probably seem like the smallest things, but your energetic hygiene and your physical daily practices, even just going and moving every day, like movement is the thing that removes stuck energy from your body. In Chinese medicine, we are known to have meridian lines all around the body, and energy can get stuck in those. When you are moving, doing things like dancing or qigong, tai chi, anything, any sort of movement, even running, any sort of movement is going to help you to release stuck energy. So even something as simple as having a movement practice, we've mentioned yoga, but for a different reason, but even just having movement practices every day, they're going to help you to clean out your energy field if you do them with intention. Making sure that you do know the intentions behind why you're doing things. Guys, I feel like I'm throwing so many things at you right now. I'm so sorry. This episode has turned into a little bit of an energy rant of all the things you can be doing. But there's just so many things that you can do to help you speed up your manifestations, to help you to quantum jump easier, faster, to help you to become that person you want to be quicker, to help you to let go of the things you're holding on in a more nurturing way. I know that when I'm juice fasting, I move through things so much quicker because my body has that capacity to be able to move through it quicker. So these are just some things that I do regularly. You know, I meditate regularly. I move every single day. I go for walks. I get in nature. I sit on grass all the time. You know, I do juice fasts and cleanses regularly. I eat a predominantly clean diet. I make sure that I rest. I make sure that I have a lot of time in my life where I'm just being in my actual being. I make sure that I connect with myself. I feel my feelings. I journal, you know, all of these things. I get a good night's sleep. All of these things are things that you can do that are going to help you to practice that energetic hygiene that's going to let you get to your next level faster, quicker, easier, and with less resistance. So, guys, I just wanted this episode to be something just to give you some places to start, some ideas of things that you can do to help you to quantum jump and get to where you want to go. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode today. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to connect with me, send me a message, comment on this video below or the podcast, leave a comment. And I really do look forward to hearing from you guys again soon.